As you walk along the cobblestone streets of Xizhou, it won't take you long to recognize old charcoal ovens that bake the village's famous local street food. A peek inside and you'll see fresh dough being kneaded and prepared by hand. And in the back, happy eaters enjoying the local snack that you'll only find here. Say hello to Xizhou Baba. The name is pretty simple, really. Xizhou is the name of the village and Baba is local slang for bread. So today, we visit Mr. and Mrs. Yang, 5-generation Xizhou Baba makers who run the self-proclaimed oldest shop in town doing so. Mr. Yang's parents have retired and passed the business on to their son, but still hang out in their house in the back of the shop to keep an eye on things. But you can't talk about Xizhou Baba without talking about Xizhou, the town where it comes from. This small countryside village is a peculiar mix of trendy tourists venturing off the beaten path and longtime locals who have enjoyed their simple life for generations. Historically, Xizhou is home to the province's richest, traders who made their wealth along the ancient tea and horse trading route. And signs of that prosperity can still be found today, hiding behind hip storefronts, galleries, and cafes. But while the tourists grab their morning cup of coffee, the Yangs are getting their shop ready. And with a decades-old oven like this, it starts with fire. This oven contraption has 2 levels. The hottest coals are spread underneath the bottom of the pan, and then a second layer is hoisted on top with more hot coals. It involves constant adjustments to ensure even baking. But the real magic happens inside, where Mrs. Yang is preparing the first baba of the day. It starts with what she calls old dough, a mix of fresh wheat dough prepared the night before and leftover dough from the previous day, a practice they've been following since the shop started decades ago. Each piece is then topped with lard that's stuffed inside, and then rolled flat and topped with some more. Using her own technique, they are then perfectly folded and stuffed with the homemade jam made of rose petals and red bean paste, plus a healthy amount of brown sugar. Finally, they're rolled flat and ready for baking. But that's just the sweet variety. The savory baba starts with lard and then sprinkled with salt and pepper. Topped with ground pork and green onion. And then stuffed, folded, and chopped before finally rolled up and flattened. All of the babas then get a brush with oil. The savory ones get topped with more pork and green onions. And then they're ready for the best part, the oven. After the flop, Mr. Yang makes sure each baba has some space before baking. And he's constantly making adjustments to make sure each one is perfect. They'll sell up to 1,000 baba every day, and most of the clientele here are locals. And for them, he'll even make an off-menu baba with a cracked egg on top. When they're done, they're kept warm in a bamboo basket until purchased and sliced. And they don't last long. With so much flavor and a perfectly baked crust, every time we visit, we find ourselves ordering more and more and more. If you'd like to visit Xizhou and Mr. and Mrs. Yang's Baba shop, come join us on one of our food-focused trips through Yunnan. Visit lostplate.com to take a look at our upcoming trip calendar and itineraries, and subscribe to our channel to see more.